Hey guys, so today I want to make a new video on how I'm making 25 divines an hour with ambushed strong boxes. So I'm using triple ambush scarab, one discernment, and one potency. Show the gameplay real quick, what it looks like. You just clear the map, open up all the strong boxes, doing the boss, and leaving. Nothing really special to it. One daily orb, of course. I kind of want to make this a semi-full guide of, how to bulk sell, how to regex your maps, what maps you should run, which tier 17 you should run, all of that. Try to answer all your questions in this video. And also this setup is a little bit different than the one I showed 2 days ago. That is because the ambush scarab of containment is quite expensive, and its current price I don't think it's worth doing, at least over this strategy, which is very similar but way cheaper in price. I think containment needs to be around 1 divine each for it to be worth it over this strategy right here. So yeah, strong boxes are very profitable. As you can see right there, I just dropped 2 battle boxes. The strat is pretty hard though. It is tier 17. You do get quite a bit of loot, so I'll often go out the map, stash my whole loot, and go back in. But yeah, that's pretty much the gameplay. Now let's go over everything you need to know about the strategy. So like I said, it's triple ambush scarab, 1 discernment, 1 potency. This potency is a flex slot. It can also be hidden compartments, or it can be like nemesis scarab. It can be anything you want. These 4 are just the mandatory. Of course, we're also using ambush on the map device as well for more strong boxes. The Atlas tree I'm running is right here. Essentially, it's just beyond taking all the map effect nodes, all the quant nodes, some shrine for extra monsters, and of course the strong box nodes. If you want to get more scarab nodes, then you can take out beyond to get all these beyond points, get like more scarab nodes, whatever you want to do. The only main important stuff here is the quant wheel, the map effect modifiers, and the box nodes. Everything else is kind of optional. So next thing I want to talk about is how you keep track of your profits. So you can see here, I keep track of my profits, usually like 1 to 2 hour test I'll do. And it's consistently around this 34 to 37 divine hour mark. Now this was 44 divines plus 2 brothers gifts. Take out the 2 gifts, it's still 34 divines. And I have I think 1 more right here, 37 divines an hour. This is before the cost. So it's roughly 1 divine per map. I do 9 to 10 maps per an hour, which gives me a total profit around 25 divines an hour. Sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. There's of course always some RNG to this, what you drop, etc. If you get really good div cards, if you get no good div cards. But yeah, pretty consistently, I say I make around 25 divines an hour. And yeah, you use Wealthy Exile to keep track of your profits. It's very easy, just to you log in, you start right here, all you gotta do is go to snapshot. But yeah, it's very easy to keep track of your profits with Wealthy Exile. I highly recommend it. It's very good. You can really see exactly where you're making your currency. If you click on currency, it'll show you everything you picked up. And this is also good for keeping track of what you don't want to hide in your filter. Say man, I'm tired of picking up, I don't know, Regal Orbs. You can just disable Regal Orbs on your filter, and then, that's it. Fragments, of course, a lot of fragments. Baron fragment, the bosses, and battle boxes. You get a lot of battle boxes with this strategy, quite a bit. I've had hours where I've picked up 6 to 7 battle boxes. It's really common. Div cards, and of course scarabs, which is a big main component of the profit as well. So speaking of scarabs, let me tell you how to bulk sell your scarab tab. So personally, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either sell your scarabs yourself, which is way more profit, by the way, if you don't mind doing it. You can sell through the trade website, or you can sell through the currency exchange. Both work, but yeah, selling your scarabs yourself is way more profit. Keep that in mind. But if you want to bulk sell, which is personally what I do, there's 3 main websites you can use. You can use Wealthy Exile to bulk sell. They have a bulk sell tool. Trade listings right here. You can use PO Exchange. They also have a bulk sell option, or you can use PoE Hub, which is a TFT site, and they also have a bulk sell option. So try all 3, decide which one you want to use. But yeah, this is how you bulk sell. It's very easy. All you do is click scarabs, your scarab tab, and then that's it. List items, and you can generate image, copy, or just post to Discord. It's very easy to bulk sell with any of these tools. I recommend any of the 3. Yeah, I personally bulk sell my scarabs. I don't want to sit there and sell them 1 by 1, even though it is a lot of profit. It is technically worth it. So next thing I want to go about is how to roll your maps. So how I roll my maps is essentially I go look for a combination of 100% more currency or scarabs, up to 100%. So for example, this one is 50% more scarabs and 50% more currency. And it's also a good amount of quantity. This is without any shields, by the way. So this is 120% of both, so I'd run this. This is 80% of both. 130% of both, so I'll run this, right? Once again, 120% of both, so I run this. This is only more currency, 196, I'll run this. All these maps is what I would run. It has to be at least, for me, at least 100% of more currency or more scarabs, or a combination of both. I think both more currency and more scarabs are very, very good. I don't really know which one is technically better. I don't really want to roll all that much, so I'm just doing this method for now. If one method proves to be a lot more profit than the other, then I'll start only rolling for that method, but I think they're both kind of equal of value. Also to say, I don't run the map if it has very low quant. So as you see, all these maps at minimum have 110% quant before any chisels. If a map has like 90% quant with like 120% more currency, I would not run it personally. That map does need a good amount of quant for me to consider it. Unless it's like 100% quant, but it has like, 200% more scarabs, and sure, I would run that map. But yeah, I hope this gives you an idea of what type of maps I run and how I roll my maps. Also, how you should roll your maps is a regex. So a regex essentially does show, you choose which mods you never want to see and never want to run. So I choose basically all the terrible tier 17 mods. You pv.re, you just click on them, you just copy, you paste into your game, and I'll highlight every map that does not have those modifiers. So I know all these maps do not have these terrible mods that completely break my build. You can choose stuff like Reflect, you can choose, like I said, all the terrible tier 17 mods. Whatever you don't want to run, you can just click on here. There is a limit to how many you can click, but yeah, very, very useful. I have my regex posted in my Twitch if you want to use mine, but keep in mind my regex is for me, it's catered towards me. I do run a lot of bad mods that if your build is not very strong, you won't be able to run yourself. So keep that in mind. I recommend to make your own regex. It's very, very simple and very useful for all your maps. And on top of that, so I usually buy like a good amount of maps, buy as much as you can, and I'll just chaos all of them until they light up, look at them real quick, pick the ones I want, and let's all these maps right I don't want to do. I already checked over these. I just chaos them again like this. And when they're all highlighted once again, I'll just quickly scroll over them and see which maps I want to run, right? It's not too bad. It doesn't take that long to actually roll your maps right now. It's roughly probably like 5 chaos, at most 10 chaos per map. It's not that bad. Of course, if you want to go for more strict, more high currency, and more scarab maps, it will take more chaos, although it probably is worth it. I'm just going for the kind of like easy route of just, minimum of 100% more scarabs or more currency. So next one I want to talk about is what tier 17 to roll for. So what tier 17 you go for entirely just depends on prices and fragment prices. So I've been doing Sanctuary because I brought these Sanctuary maps at 0.6 divines each, and the Uber Eater fragment is 1 divine each, so it's pretty good profit. Now, of course, if this map goes up to like 0.8 divines each, then I'm not going to be running anymore. I'm going to choose another map. So yeah, I think Ziggurat, Sanctuary, Fortress, and Abomination are all valid to run, although Fortress is losing a lot of value because Yoke heavily went down in price. So I think Sanctuary, Ziggurat, and Abomination are probably the 3 best bets right now. Never run Citadel. This map's really bad. Bad boss, bad boss fragments, all that. Abomination drops Maiden Fragment, Ziggurat drops Maiden Fragment and Uber Eater, and Sanctuary drops Uber Eater Fragment. So like I said, depends on the prices. If Ziggurat is like 0.8 divines each, and then both Maven and Eater Fragment are like over 1 divine, then I'm going to run Ziggurat. That just has insane value. But I think currently Ziggurat's like 1 divine each. And yeah, as an example, I only run a Sanctuary except for 0.6 divines each, with the Uber Eater Fragment being at 1 divine each. It's pretty good profit. You can also just run your favorite map, right? Like if you want to run Fortress, then just run Fortress. It's not a big deal. You won't make profit all 3. I think the difference between the best map and the worst map is at most probably like 3 to 4 divines an hour difference. So it's not too bad. But yeah, that's how I pick which tier 17 I run, and it's why when you see me streaming, I'm probably in a different tier 17 like every other day, because prices of the map changes, the prices of the fragment changes, all that, and it's a different best map every few days. My opinion though, Sanctuary does feel the best to run, followed by Ziggurat, and Abomination feels the worst to run in the game. Fortress is the 3rd best feel map to run, but the profit is way less than Fortress nowadays. And I guess last thing real quick is also just how to sell like some divination cards or anything else. So personally, use Currency Exchange. I sell divination cards through here, as you can see right now. It's very easy, very simple. I sell voice through here as well. I highly recommend to sell everything through here if you can. Fusions, alterations, whatever. It saves so much time and it's very well worth it, even if it is a little bit less profit. So yeah, use Currency Exchange. and then I bulk sell my scarabs, and that's finished about it. It's very easy to actually sell all your stuff right now. You know, it's raw. What I get is raw currency, scarabs, and divination cards and fragments, and all these stuff is just really easy to sell. Scarabs I bulk sell through a website. Divination cards and currency I just sell through False right here, and fragments, I mean, you just bulk sell these. You can't sell these on a currency exchange, but they sell really fast and really easily as well. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think I missed anything. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Yeah, but this is how I've been making 25 divines an hour with Ambush. It's very, very strong. I don't think the prices will go up. These are all very cheap scarabs. And I don't think the containment strat is worth it unless it goes down to like 1 divine or so. But yeah, that's about it.